The message arrived at 3:17 ship time, stamped with the highest clearance the Terran Interstellar Command could issue. Black Veil Protocol. 1 human agent required. Cooperative alien operative attached. Evan Cross read it twice. Black Veil missions didn't officially exist. They were whispered about in corridors, mentioned in after-action reports that were later erased. Anyone who went on one return changed, or didn't return at all. Evan was chosen because he was quiet. Not silent in the literal sense, but controlled. He didn't panic. He didn't boast. He followed orders even when they cut deep. Years ago, that discipline had saved his life during the siege of Helion Gate. Since then, it had cost him something he couldn't name. He accepted the mission without asking why. Chapter 2, The Alien Partner. They met in the docking chamber of the stealth cruiser Astra Null. She was already there when Evan arrived, standing perfectly still beneath white overhead lights. Tall. Slender. Poised with an elegance that didn't look learned but inherited. Her skin carried faint flowing patterns that glowed softly, bioluminescent lines that shifted with her breathing. Her eyes were large, luminous silver, reflecting not fear but calculation. She wore a fitted tactical suit designed for her species. "I am Lyra Eth of the Valari," she said, her voice calm, melodic, carefully modulated through a translator node at her throat. "I have been assigned to you. Not with you. To you." Evan nodded. Evan Cross. Human. Their eyes met. For a fraction of a second, something unfamiliar passed between them, not attraction, not trust, but recognition. Two weapons forged differently, pointed in the same direction. Chapter 3, The Secret They Were Carrying. The mission target was a drifting artificial moon hidden beyond regulated space. Inside it was a neural archive core, ancient technology capable of rewriting memory pathways across species. If activated, it could erase rebellions, control populations, or end wars by removing the will to fight. Every empire wanted it. Their task was simple in words and impossible in practice. Infiltrate. Reach the core. Destroy it. Leave no trace. Failure meant galactic catastrophe. Silence was mandatory. No reinforcements. No extraction until the job was done. As the ship slipped into shadow space, Evan and Lyra trained together, silent drills, synchronized movement, unspoken understanding growing slowly. Lyra learned Evan's breathing patterns. Evan learned how Lyra's skin glow changed when she was stressed. They began anticipating each other without words. That was the first danger. Chapter 4, Fractures in Armor. On the 5th day of transit, the ship's gravity failed briefly. Evan caught Lyra instinctively as the floor tilted. For a moment, they were too close. He could feel warmth through her suit, different from human heat, softer, steadier. Her glow brightened unconsciously. She didn't pull away immediately. "I was taught humans avoid unnecessary physical contact," she said quietly. "Only when it doesn't matter," Evan replied. Their eyes locked again. This time, the recognition lingered. Chapter 5, The Moon of Silence. The artificial moon was dead, no lights, no signals, just endless corridors of cold alloy and ancient design. They moved like ghosts. Inside the structure, the air hummed faintly with dormant energy. The neural core lay at the center, protected by systems that reacted not to movement, but to emotion. Fear triggered alarms. Aggression activated defenses. Only calm could pass. Lyra closed her eyes, centering herself. "You must follow my rhythm," she whispered. Evan did. They walked together, breathing in unison, hands brushing once, then staying close. The core awakened. And so did the defenses. Chapter 6, The Moment That Changed Everything. When the traps activated, there was no time for hesitation. Energy barriers snapped shut, separating them. "Lyra!" Evan shouted, breaking protocol. The core reacted. Walls shifted. Drones emerged. Lyra fought with elegant precision, disabling mechanisms without lethal force. Evan broke through a collapsing barrier to reach her. A blast struck near them. Evan shielded Lyra with his body. The impact threw them into a recess of broken machinery. For a heartbeat, everything went quiet. Lyra's hands were on Evan's chest. His heart was racing. "Why did you do that?" she demanded softly. Because losing you wasn't an option, he answered before thinking. The words hung between them, dangerous, irreversible. Her glow flared brighter than ever before. Chapter 7, Love Under Fire. They reached the core together. Lyra interfaced with it, her patterns synchronizing with alien code. Evan held off drones with precise, restrained shots, never killing, only disabling. As the core destabilized, alarms howled. You must leave, Lyra said. The backlash could kill one of us. Evan shook his head. Then we leave together. This is illogical. So is letting something destroy the galaxy, he replied. And yet here we are. Lyra looked at him, not as an operative, not as an assignment, but as a choice. She smiled. Valori smiles were rare. Chapter 8, The Cost of Survival. They escaped moments before the moon collapsed into itself, swallowing the core forever. In the silence of space, the ship drifted. Lyra removed her translator node. I was taught love was inefficient, she said. A vulnerability. Evan met her gaze. So was hope. Until someone proved otherwise. She reached for his hand, this time intentionally. Their fingers intertwined. Two species. One impossible bond. Epilogue, what the records never said. Official reports stated the mission was a success. Unofficially, rumors spread. Of a human and an alien who returned changed. Of a partnership that defied protocols. Of a love born not in peace, but in shared danger. Some missions required silence. This one rewrote history anyway.